And welcome back to the Blue and Gold Report. We continue our conversation with former Anteater baseball player Tyler Hoechlin. Tyler, we have a couple of fan questions that were submitted via Twitter. This is from Randy J at Andy Joe. What was the most valuable thing you learned at UCI?
Most valuable thing I learned at UCI. How
to turn a double play.
Always pay for parking.
always pay for parking. That's a good one.
Definitely have to do that. I think just it's again. I hate when I say things that sound like a cliche. But really, just growing up, I think you learn things like time management. I mean, these are so terrible, but I mean, really, the time management, learning how to manage your time, and one of the best pieces of advice I actually ever got came from one of my roommates, and he said, like, look, if you're going to be working, work hard, focus, study. If you're going to play, if you're going to have some fun. Don't think about work. Enjoy yourself, because and I've learned that lesson, over the years, that it really does make a difference. It's when you have that time to yourself and you've earned yourself some free time. Try to let go of the things that either tend to stress you out or kind of just make your mind keep running. If you can leave those behind, even just for a little bit, and enjoy yourself, enjoy being around your friends, and have a good time. It helps so much when you actually have to go back and focus on something, because it's, one, it makes you want to. I've taken trips and vacations now I've been lucky enough to go on where, at the end of them, it's been a great time. I've had so much fun and enjoyed myself, but at the end of it, it's like, okay, you know what, I've done enough of this, relaxing and everything. Like, I want to get back to work. I want to go do something and accomplish something. So, when you give yourself that time to, really relax and let go a little bit, it always ends up helping you more. Because when you do go back to work on whatever you need to get done, it's a lot easier to focus, and it definitely gives you a little bit more determination.
This question from Angia G at A Life by Dreaming. What was your favorite place to eat on or around campus?
Oh, God. I have to say, this is so bad.
Did you even have time to eat?
Yeah, this was, okay, so I'm going to say the toss-up between In-N-Out and Laventina's.
Okay.
Anybody listening to this who's ever been down to Newport Peninsula knows exactly what I mean when I say Laventina's. They all they all know it. And TK Burger was another good one.
Really? I was a chronic taco girl myself.
Oh, I'm trying to think. Where were the best? Where were the best tacos? Carol, I used to live right next to El Ranchito, I think. So we used to go there for Taco Tuesdays. All you can eat tacos was amazing. But that was this was back in the days of baseball and being like 20 years old. They can't really do that anymore.
Are you trying to say the metabolism's not quite the same?
God, it's so not. It's not at all. It's so frustrating. Like, I watch Tyler Posey, and we both have to take our shirts off a decent amount of time on the show, and Posey's literally eating anything and everything he wants, and he's fine. His shirt comes off, he's fine, and I'm like, I hate you so much. Like, I've been eating turkey and avocado for the last 2 weeks.
Well, the next alumni game, I'll make sure there's some carrot sticks for you in the dugout.
Oh, good. Thank you. Some light beer.
The next question from Wendy Yu at Big Pillow. Finals are coming up. What helped you through finals, and can you please give me a few words of encouragement?
Oof. Energy drinks. Energy drinks helped me through finals. Energy drinks and fear, actually. Those are the two things that got me through. I think, when you gotta... Actually, I was just talking to Ollie Linton, another alum there, the other day, and we were talking about, how different school would have been if you didn't have to maintain a 2.0 to be eligible for baseball.
Right.
for a lot of us, it would have been a lot different. Probably would have gotten in a little bit more trouble. But I think just... God, I am probably the worst person to ask advice for this. I was blessed with a photographic memory, so.
Do you really have one? That's amazing.
I mean, when it comes to rembering material or content for either a test or things like that, it's just something that I kind of memorize what I need to for that test, and then move on. So not to give away my secret of why I was eligible in school, but. I just say, again, it takes some time to not stress yourself out. Definitely give yourself some time to relax and and let go for a minute here and there, take some breaks, but just make sure you get in on your studying. You gotta stay focused, and if there's material that you need to learn, and until you know it, just keep going at it, and don't give up on being able to figure it out. Eventually it'll make sense. Just keep working at it.
The last question from Cecilia at Cecilia. How has your workout changed from being a baseball player to playing a wolf?
Oh, this is so embarrassing. So embarrassing. This would be baseball was a lot of lower body, a lot of squats, a lot of Romanian deadlifts, things like that, to make you like physically actually strong. And now it's just the most superficial workouts ever. It's nothing but shoulder raises and tricep extensions and God, what else?
For the shirtless scenes, I'm assuming.
Bicep curl, yeah. It's all. I mean, the thing is, like on TV, it's one. I realized this after like second season. It makes you look bigger already.
Okay.
So getting like bigger and stronger is not necessarily the best thing. You have to lean out. So as long as you look like leaned out, you actually look even bigger. So. It's just turned into a beach workout, which, again, my buddies love to give me a hard time for it because they're just like, yeah, I guess you go lift those dumbbells over there, Tyler, and it's just, but hey, different work culture, different routines and preparation. So, it's all part of the job.
I did have one question for you myself because I was watching Castle, and that's one of my favorite shows, and I see you on Castle, and I went, what? And so I want to know, can you get on Castle again? And can you introduce me to Nathan Fillion? Because he's my favorite. But how do you get these?
Introducing you to Nathan might be a little bit easier than getting on Castle again. I think they were happy to. Well, I was going to say happy to get rid of my character, but I don't think there's really anything left for me to do. the violin instructor.
I saw you playing the violin, and I'm like, I don't know if he really does that. I don't remember him doing that in the dugout.
It totally looked like I knew what I was doing, right?
Is there an opportunity for you to do some of these other small appearances, or what are they called, cameos or things like that? Or
little guest spots. Guest spots are always a possibility. Lately I've been focused on the show, and obviously one of the things we've been teasing on the show this year is there is a very important death to one of the main characters. So whether or not that's me or somebody else remains to be seen.
Okay.
But yeah, it's always fun to play different characters and get around a different cast, a different story, and kind of breathe new life into your acting and what you're doing. So who knows? Haven't done anything lately other than I did do a fun little independent baseball movie that hopefully will be getting cut together here shortly, and I think the goal is to get it to a festival that's fit for the film, and then see where it goes from there. But and I'm sure I'll be keeping people updated via Twitter and all those fun social media things that I love so much.
Yes, I know you love it.
It's so funny because you know what though, like I do love it for like what it's good for.
Right.
There's obviously things about it that my buddies who sit at dinner and can't stop tweeting each other from the chair next to each other. I have to tweet them like, "Hey guys, look up, food's here." But
I know we did talk about that in the dugout.
We did talk about that, yeah. Other than that, I am a fan. I enjoy getting my information from there, and I do enjoy being able to. People can talk to people from all over the world, which is pretty awesome, and then start a worldwide conversation, which is kind of amazing. So I do appreciate it for that. But again, I will be keeping people posted on those fun things.
Well, follow our baseball account. It's at UCIBSB because I know you need to keep up on your baseball news.
I get my UCI updates. I get all my UCI baseball updates.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Tyler, I want to thank you so much for agreeing to be on the show. I hope that we can get you on, next year. Because I know I'll see you at the alumni game next year, right?
Of course.
Okay. Fans, that was Tyler Hoechlin, star of MTV's Teen Wolf. We'll be right back with Scott Kevorkian of the men's volleyball team on the Blue and Gold Report.